Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Courtney and my channel is all about connecting with crystals, learning about their metaphysical benefits, and really just becoming aware of this unique energy that's available to all of us. So I hope you'll join me on this journey. Today's video is kind of a requested video. As I talk with you guys more out online, I keep getting feedback asking about crystals that I would recommend to someone that's brand new to collecting crystals and learning about crystals. So I went ahead and thought of my 10 recommendations for a new beginner, and I'm super excited to dive into this list. So I thought really hard and I was really thinking about all of my experiences I've had with crystals and really what would be really good for a new beginner. And this list is in no particular order. It's just kind of what I really felt would really be beneficial to a newbie. Some of the crystals I'm gonna mention, I've actually already done like a whole video on them. So if you see a little pop-up card show up, that's the crystal meaning video that I have for it. So definitely check it out if you feel drawn to it after this video. But without further ado, let's jump into this list. So the first crystal that I felt really drawn to bring up was Carnelian. I love Carnelian because it really works with all of the lower chakras and it has such a life force energy to it. So if you are really passionate or you're really creative, if you're an artist, a creator, even an athlete, and you like to have a lot of drive and passion in what you're doing, you're really gonna connect super well with Carnelian. Also, if you feel like you're kind of in a rut, in a creative rut or a mental rut, Carnelian's really good to help you get out of that. I just love Carnelian so much because it really adds fire to my pursuits and what I'm pursuing with my passions and my creativity. It's really such a go-to for me. The next crystal I'm going to bring up is Smoky Quartz. I'm such a huge fan of the quartz family, and Smoky Quartz is honestly so beneficial to really ground you. It's related to that root chakra, so it has such a super grounding energy, and it also is very protective. It helps protect you from negativity. So if you are around some people that are kind of negative or toxic situations, environments, and you kind of want some protection, I love to take Smoky Quartz with me when I know I'm going into a situation where there might be drama or it's just gonna not be the greatest vibes. It really is such a really good companion to really ward off that negativity. The next crystal I'm gonna show you guys is my favorite crystal of all time, Citrine. I love Citrine so much. This is another heavy hitter in those lower chakras, but to highlight really the solar plexus chakra, it has such a strong connection there, and it's really the stone of abundance, and not just financially, it's abundance in all forms. Citrine is really a game changer in enhancing your manifestations. The way that it works throughout the chakra system, if you watch my Citrine video, you kind of will learn about how Citrine works with manifestations, but it basically moves through the chakra system and you kind of witness your manifestations coming to fruition faster when you have Citrine. I honestly can't recommend this crystal enough. It's so awesome and you should definitely get some. Okay, so the next stone I'm recommending is something that is kind of like the zinger in the list. If you're getting into crystals and you have this interest, then I kind of feel like you also have a connection with the moon and, you know, using the lunar cycles to really manifest things in your life. And so a crystal I'm recommending for you out there is getting some Moonstone. Moonstone works with the lunar cycle and it's truly so transformational, and it's all about connecting with the divine feminine. Moonstone actually comes in a lot of different varieties. This is a piece of rainbow moonstone, but there's also black moonstone, peach moonstone, green moonstone, a lot of different color variations, I will say. But I'm recommending this because I have a feeling that you are getting into this cosmic energy as well as this crystal energy. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds in one stone. If you do like new moon, full moon rituals, if you like to set intentions or really try to like think of what you want to manifest during the moon phases, if you have some Moonstone, it's going to really enhance everything you're doing. So I really recommend getting some Moonstone to help you in that process. All right, this next crystal is all about mental enhancement, and it's actually my second favorite crystal. It is Fluorite. I personally am really drawn to green fluorite, but fluorite comes in a lot of different colors, so every single one is pretty good for your mental, enhancement. If you are a student or you're like trying to learn something new, or you have a job where you need to really pay attention to the details of things, having fluorite with you is gonna help you become so sharp, remember things fast, and just be on it. Honestly, this crystal helps me so much in the work sense, and I can't recommend this enough because it honestly, truly works. Okay, so the next crystal I'm going to be recommending is probably the most recommended crystal. It's always on everyone's like top 10 or top 5 list for new beginners, and that is amethyst. Amethyst itself is just so beautiful. I feel like people are just so drawn in to the purple of amethyst, and it's just so mesmerizing, and I really feel like it's because amethyst is also super linked to like that spiritual connection. So if you're starting to pick up on crystals and spirituality, it makes perfect sense that this would be one of the first crystals that you kind of add to your collection. I personally love placing amethyst next to my bed facing me because it really does help with remembering your dreams and having more vivid dreams. And I'm such a dreamer. I love analyzing my dreams and just remembering my dreams because I think they're so cool. So if you're into dreaming and stuff like that, this is a great stone for that. Also, amethyst is really known for helping someone that has addictive tendencies. So if you're trying to break a habit or get out of some negative, like whatever it is you're going through, amethyst provides such protection in that process, and it has like this calming energy. So that of itself is another reason why people love amethyst. All right, and the next stone I'm going to be sharing with you guys is Labradorite. Labradorite, honestly, the feedback I got from this video, I did a Labradorite video not too long ago, and so many people were like connecting with it. A lot of people watched it, and I was like, wow, people are really on it with Labradorite. People know that this crystal is amazing. So Labradorite is all about finding your own magic, picking up signs that the universe is giving you, seeing more synchronicities in your life. It really is just this awesome, like magical element. It's also really good for psychic protection. So if you kind of feel like a negative presence or entity or something like that, it really will protect you from that kind of stuff. Also, I want to mention that I personally think that wearing Labradorite jewelry is like the best thing for you because you're really gonna pick up on the signs that the universe is giving you when you are just like constantly have Labradorite on you. At least I notice it. When I wear my Labradorite bracelet, it's just weird because things just seem to go my way. It really has this like magical element to it. Alrighty, moving on down the list. So my next crystal is another super popular one because it's so good. It is Selenite. Selenite is all about that spiritual connection, understanding your higher self, and coming in contact with literally like pure light energy. I love Selenite so much, and honestly, other crystals love Selenite too. Selenite charges and cleanses crystals, and it also cleanses your own aura. So that's really awesome. I love Selenite for that reason alone. It's honestly just a really good one to have in your collection when you're first starting out because it's just like this great energy. One thing I want you guys to know about Selenite that you might not know is that Selenite and water do not mix. Do not get Selenite wet because it will diminish, it'll lose its luster, and it's just not a crystal to put in water. So just be aware of that. The next stone I'm recommending is Black Obsidian. Black Obsidian is super grounding. It's connected with that root chakra, And you know, it really helps you confront your shadow side and also dispel any like self-judgment and help you get out of your own head. If you suffer from depression or you just have negative thoughts all the time, Obsidian is really great for you because it works so fast. So if I ever feel like I feel down or I'm causing like my own, like I'm making myself sad or I'm making myself have these negative thoughts and it's like literally me doing it, I'll grab Obsidian and I'll hold it in my left hand and I will feel relief really, really fast. It's honestly one of the fastest working crystals I've ever worked with. Literally within hours, I just feel better. Also, Obsidian is really good with EMFs in your home. So if you have, you know, wherever your technology is, if you place black obsidian next to it, it's gonna transmute all of those harmful EMFs. So that's a really good plus about Obsidian as well. And the last crystal I'm gonna be recommending, I kind of want you to try to guess. What do you think I'm gonna say? I'm going with clear quartz. Clear quartz is honestly amazing. It's known as the master healer because it has such high vibes and it's just like so healing. This stone can be programmed for anything. So this is a great stone to have if you want to work on manifesting something. If you make crystal grids, it's a really good center stone because it's really going to hold on to that intention and work super hard for you. I promise that once you get some clear quartz, you're going to start to become super crystal clear on the things that you want in life. I really can't recommend clear quartz crystal enough. It's honestly amazing and you should definitely get it for one of your first crystals. Alrighty, so that's it for today's video. I hope this list was helpful for you. If this is the first video you've ever seen of mine, I actually have a really awesome playlist that would be super beneficial to you. It's all about just starting out with crystals, learning the basics. I'll go ahead and have a little pop-up card come up so you can check out that playlist. I appreciate you being here with me today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have a recommendation for a crystal newbie and you want to mention a crystal, don't be shy. Go ahead and write it in the comments. I really want this to be a really collaborative space where we all learn from each other and talk about the wonderful, you know, benefits of crystal energy. If you're not subscribed, I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel so we could stay connected and you can see future videos from me. Thanks for hanging out and I will see you in my next one.